Welcome back. Class is now in session. Today's operational technique here at ShipShape U is being brought to you by Bertram. Feel the ride. Live the legend. Professor G, take it away.
This device right here is what's known as a bucket harness. Hey, welcome back. This is now the segment of the program that we call ShipShape University, where we try to teach you some different operational techniques around the boat. And today we're talking about fighting chairs, and I want to have our technique revolve around the same topic, and that leads us to our next guest. Hello, Jose.
Hey, John. How are you?
I'm doing well. This is Jose Milan, and Jose is with the Bertram Professional Fishing Team. And I know that you guys go off to different parts of the world in order to pursue billfish. We're in the Bahamas right now. Right. This is actually the Abacos, and this is the 28th annual Bertram Hatteras Shootout. And a lot of Bertram owners, a lot of Hatteras owners come here and they compete for a lot of money in sport fishing. And you're after, what, marlin?
Blue marlin, white marlin, sailfish, and spearfish.
Okay, and you need to use a fighting chair when you're talking about these billfish. And this is a Murray Products chair here. The owner of this boat opted for one of these chairs. And I want to try to help people get ready if they're going to be sport fishing. What do you have to do prior to ever putting a rod in the gimbal and prior to ever fighting a fish? What do we have to do with the angler?
Well, John, we need to fit the angler to the chair.
Okay.
There's a variety of adjustments on the chair, and we need to fit the angler so he feels comfortable and has enough leverage to actually pull on that rod.
Okay, I see some marks down here on this piece of metal. What are those all about?
Those are actually, every angler gets a color. So in the heat of battle, if a particular angler gets a hit, we know he's a blue, so his foot adjustment goes to his blue mark, and he's preset.
Now, can you position this so that it goes up and down this footrest?
Yes, for the smaller anglers, we like to adjust it up and in.
Okay. So a fighting chair could work with a child.
Correct.
It could work with, possibly ladies. There are a lot of lady anglers. I know your daughter's in the fishing team, Carla. Sure. She uses this, and then big guys like us can use these. So you can adjust that. But that's the main thing right there.
That's correct.
Is, when you're talking about an epic battle, this is not a 5-minute little fight. Okay, we're talking hours and hours. So you have to have stamina, and you need to have a quality accessory that's going to help you kind of go all the way through with this process. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the angler, Carla, your daughter. Okay. Hypothetically, a line goes off.
Right.
Can a mate touch the fishing pole and hand it to Carla, or does she have to give it herself?
No, it's her responsibility to pull the rod out of the rod holder, work her way to the chair, and insert it in the gimbal and start fighting that fish.
Okay, and this is just rules of engagement when there's prize money with one of these professional tournaments.
Correct.
If you're out on your own, absolutely people can help each other. But this is for big money.
Right.
Okay, so she puts it into the gimbal. She then has to attach this bucket harness onto the rod herself, onto the reel.
Correct.
Okay. And she begins that battle. Now the first mates, their responsibility is to clear the other lines. You're dragging multiple lines at one time. You got to get the other ones out of the way, and then also a mate will actually turn the chair.
Correct.
And what is that called in sport fishing?
That's called driving the chair. The objective is to keep the chair pointed in the direction of the line and of the fish at all times.
Take a look at this handle right here. We can turn that, we can release that, and that gives us the ability to turn this thing. Now what's this handle down here, Jose?
That's to adjust to loosen up and adjust the offset pedestal itself.
Okay, it's very important that you can go to the corner.
Correct.
With a fighting chair, so that line, again, the mate cannot touch the line. You have to be able, if that fish sounds straight down, you have to make sure that you can clear every inch of the cockpit. And this is a very wide cockpit. This is 18 foot 1 inch. Okay, and so you need to have the offset. Now there are some fighting chairs that just have the straight pedestal.
That's right.
This has the offset.
The offset. Yeah.
Okay. Now this boat is actually part of the Bertram Factory Demo Tour that goes along with you to these different tournaments, right? What's it all about?
Well, this is where we give the people an opportunity to see what sport fishing is all about and what Bertram's all about. This is normally organized through our dealer network. Contact your local dealer and he'll show you what tournaments are there.
That is very, very cool. This is so happening. Jose, thank you so much. Hey, right now we need to take our last time out of the day, but keep it right here because when we come back, I'm going to have my fighting chair mounted into the Monterey. We'll show you what all took place. We'll cover it right after this.
Don't sail away. ShipShape TV will be back in a flash.